I can start. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Everything Anime, where we talk about any and everything anime. I'm Taylor Brianna.
I'm Tristan James.
And get off your phone. We are back. And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling cool, just making sure, the notes is right. Because we got a lot to speak on, a lot to talk about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is your notes on your phone?
Oh, of course. Yeah, business.
I'm so sorry.
Business is here.
Okay, so we have our announcement that we had last year.
Yep.
And we're going to DreamCon again.
Pat on the back, yeah.
Second year.
I get it, baby.
But DreamCon, the only thing I have to say to y'all is who was funding? Who was funding us to get there? Who was funding us? We literally came from DreamCon, and I want to say maybe a few weeks later, not even a whole month, they re-announced it. So I'm just like, look.
You're not playing no games.
How? But it was fun last year. Last year, I went as Faye Valentine and...
You went as...
Bulma.
Bulma, yeah.
Bulma Bunny from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And then this year, I'm going to go as Yumiko Jabami from Kakegurui. And I don't know who... Oh. We might be doing Android 17 and 18. It's hard to find 18's outfit, but...
What's the mic, though?
It's hard to find 18's outfit.
Oh.
So,
Might have freestyle it.
Maybe. But, yeah. Who you going to ask other than 17?
Oh, I didn't get to do it last year, so I will be bringing out Black Trafalgar Law.
Oh, what do I say, sir?
Yeah.
But okay. Are you going to start going as Black Traffy?
Oh, of course, for sure. I had to. I feel like it's only right. It's only right to bring out Trafalgar.
Okay, our first topic we're going to be getting into is Marvel Rivals. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say rivals. Say rivals.
Rivals. Rival.
Anyways, Marvel. I have a little rant. I'm so sorry, that was gross.
Yeah.
I have a little rant, y'all. So on Marvel, I main Cloak and Dagger. I just started with Squirrel Girl and a little bit with Scarlet, but I have a little something to say. So the first thing is the people who complain about heels. Don't complain about heels if you're all the way up the street around a corner and I cannot see you. Don't complain about heels if you're up in the sky and you're Iron Man or Human Torch. I cannot see you. Or let me know, notify me, and I will get right to you as soon as I can. Other than that, go fly to a health pack. End of story. Healers being DPS. Ma'am, when I'm being Squirrel Girl, Scarlet, and I'm in front of you, and we're fighting together, what are you doing? I'm dying, you're still fighting. I need you to heal me. This is why I think I'm the number one Cloak and Dagger healer. I'm just nice like that. Okay. But I just need y'all to heal, not DPS. That's it. That's all. Placing me with trash teams and rank, I feel like regular, it'd be cool. Like, we be winning. We be chilling. We be getting there. But rank... It's like they give me all of the worst players they can find every single time. I got to platinum, I think 1 or 3. One of them got knocked back down to gold. I'm over it. Let me progress. Don't give me the trash team. Please place me with the real ones. Please. And thank you. And for the people who talk down on a game, I feel like they only talk down is because they're trash at it. Shout out to TJ and Nasir. Shout out to y'all too because y'all are trash at the game.
Crazy.
I need y'all to pick a player, stick with them, and just get in the field. That's it.
Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. My highest kills was like 10, 13. So that's
nothing.
I'm not trash, y'all. That's enough for a beginner that just started with a bunch of pros. That's enough.
It's not even pros. We're not playing ranked, by the way.
He better than me. Y'all pros.
He played what? I want to say maybe 3 times.
Y'all playing so much. Y'all on rank now.
One
y'all
time.
doing rank matches now.
Nasir, I'm clipping this and I'm sending it to you. I'm sorry, you are trash. Just play at least like a few more times. I don't even know who he had. I feel like he had.
I'm gonna lie, me and bro is on the same page when we say that game is trash.
I think
the game
he
is
had
bad.
Human Torch. I don't think you should go straight into the game. Like, I mean, you can for real. You can main someone who's flying. Like, you can dive into it, but
I don't think the idea of the game was trash though. Like the idea of like being able to play with those characters and being able to like be on teams and all that. I don't think that's trash. I just think the format of how the game is trash. Like they could have. I feel like with games like this and ideas, especially in nowadays, is nothing like how they put the passion and effort in games back in the G. Like this, I feel like this game, to be honest, could have had a little more, a little bit more.
A little bit more for like what could they have added?
Could have added being able to guard yourself, defense. It could have added other things to make the game a little bit more.
I mean, you can guard yourself with. You can guard yourself.
How? What button?
What button? There's different buttons.
Exactly. There's no button for you to do that.
So for cloak, it's like a little shield. I can either shield myself.
So you're the only person that can do that.
No.
So it's only people of her type.
Doctor Strange have his little thingy. He be blocking people off. Magneto has his own little blocky thingy. Everybody, Scarlet Witch has like a little. Everybody has.
In this game, every character had like a specific role and a specific like power that a contingent to that role.
Yeah.
What I mean, everybody that
it's a team
that can't use a shield can't guard themselves.
Yes, they can, or they can either guard themselves and someone else. They can just guard themselves. They can guard someone else, or it's a team effort. So we are all trying to help each other, which is why I recommend communicating and talking through your mic. But if you like that, you can feel out how everybody play with each character, or if you just do your job correctly, we can get the job done. But
I'd rather play Shinobi Striker. If y'all haven't played that yet, y'all go.
That's not even a good game to compare it to. Anyway,
of course I won't compare that to that game because it's tougher.
Lastly, Spider-Man, Iron Man. I'm gonna watch my language, but when I see you, when I catch you, like them on my team, cool. But when I'm going against them, it's so annoying. Iron Man, I can't get to him. Spider-Man, he's just bouncing around everywhere. It's the most annoying thing in the game. But that's my little Marvel rant. And I hope y'all get this message. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Applause to the rant.
Thank you. Okay. Don't you have a One Piece update?
I do have a One Piece update for
tomato.
long time coming. Yeah, this is also for all the One Piece haters for real that hates it for no apparent reason. But we're not going to get deep into that part. We're going to get into the part that we were waiting for so long. April 5th and April 6th, they are dropping 2 of the newest episodes of One Piece after a 6-month hiatus.
Just 2 episodes.
The 2 newest episodes. Because right now we're on the Egghead arc, right? So now that the show, whatever complication has been going on in the background, because Oda has been doing so much for One Piece with ads, with games, with anything you could think of. He's been putting in the work, and now with whatever was holding the episodes back, now we're finally getting the return of Luffy and the Straw Hats. So, and I could tell y'all whoever's on the Egghead, I won't say too much because I know there's a lot of people gonna be watching. Spoiler alerts and everything. Egghead is approaching a very climatic space, and it's about to be crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And of course, we're gonna touch on Solo in a few minutes, but I do want to say Solo has been on top of the game, but One Piece is about to shut that shit down real quick. You feel me? It's about to straight shut that right back down.
Y'all, what were we watching? He had a sword. He was like, "You're not better than Zoro."
We watched Solo.
It was Solo.
Yeah, it was the dude with the that came out of nowhere with the sword that cut all the ants in the sky.
I'm all right. He had that
Yeah,
one
he
little
better than Zoro,
big.
bro.
Yeah, I'm watching and I'm into it. He like he not better than Zoro though. Where did he even come from? Like one, I feel like
He was a swordsman.
Dragon Ball Z, Earth, and One Piece. I don't even know what to call y'all.
Straw hats.
Y'all.
Straw hats.
Like I feel like y'all just try to include them wherever y'all can, and we don't even be thinking about them. Like it's
People
not
be doing it
just,
with Naruto all the time.
that's just not fair. Shout out to you.
Not just not there, bro. But shout out to bro, cause he knows.
And Dre.
He knows his Naruto.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to the bros, man.
But just 2 episodes. 2 episodes out of
Two
how
new
many more
episodes.
episodes?
You act like Solo 11 wasn't just dropping one episode every Saturday.
I need One Piece to finish.
They're not just dropping 2 episodes. Obviously, like it's the show is starting back up. So we're gonna end up seeing new episodes.
Then
every
he go
week.
work on something else.
Back to schedule, huh?
Then he go work on something else. That's why
Okay.
he stopped. I think that's why it was a little break.
I'm not sure of that information.
He tired of One Piece too.
Oda has been doing a lot. Like he been doing a whole lot. This is not the end for One
Oh
Piece.
my god! What if the One Piece not real? But anyways,
Shoot, really, if you want to be real, he taking over from what Akira Toriyama was doing with Dragon Ball. 'Cause Dragon Ball was on the same boat too, with all the ads, with all the episodes and other things in the background that they've been doing to keep up.
no. The difference is with One Piece. Everybody wants to know what the One Piece is, where it's at, what's going on with that. Dragon Ball Z is just.
I'm not talking about with like the story of the show. I'm talking about what how they present it to the masses, and also like keeping their audience, on point and stuck to the fan bases.
I guess one day I'll commit
look,
to One Piece.
It's been a minute since we've been waiting for another season for Super, and they haven't even animated it yet, let alone continue the chapters, because they're going through some financial stuff with Dragon Ball right now after Akira Toriyama's death. Yeah, they withholding the show and everything. So that's another reason why Daima being given to us was so cool, because of what's going on in the background.
Well, you might as well go into Diamond too. That's the next topic.
Yeah, man, we'll go into Daima. I watched all of Daima. My partner here.
I've been
hasn't gotten
spoiled.
to it.
I've been like
You've been
pretty much.
spoiled.
I mean, because I'm not super pressed to. I don't mind spoilers for it. I saw Vegeta went Super Saiyan 3.
Yes, magical.
He looked. I wish it wasn't in like that form. Like he was tiny still, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. They always turned to kids.
Yeah, I'm not really. It's not appealing to me, but it was so cool to see that he finally reached Super Saiyan 3. They need to stop playing with my man's like he shouldn't have been there, but
That was actually also the original design for Super Saiyan 3 as well. Because, when we first seen it, it was the long hair, no eyebrows, all that. But with that version, the hair was shorter.
He did look hard. Both forms look hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, both of them do look hard. They even switched up the Super Saiyan 4 form too.
They showed it in it.
Yeah. Goku went Super Saiyan 4, and of course, he defeated. I forgot that dude's name, Guma Gould or whatever his name is, but he was ugly. He was like a fake Jiren. You're not really sure who Jiren is because he's in the Super Saga, but now there's a lot of questions with Daima because as we know, the Dragon Ball series as a whole is popular and known for their loopholes. Given what Trump's going back in time, changing, saving everybody and stuff. And the question is now is like, how does Daima Super Saiyan 4 how will it be meshed well with how the series is now in Super? Because supposedly,
Are they both canon?
yes, Super Saiyan 4 is now canon. It wasn't canon at first because of GT. For reason I don't know why. For reason I don't know why. It is very
I'm
complicated. It
like,
was
look,
always questions behind GT.
I'm lost.
Always questions behind GT, but it was what it was at the time. But now that it's canon, it's raising eyebrows because it's like Goku has now, you know, well, Goku and Vegeta has gotten this new godlike form, and with the introduction of the form, the the silhouette of the character they had in that form also had an ape tail, and he had like a red like aura, which was compared to the Super Saiyan 4 and Daima. So now this question is like, is Daima stronger than God forms? Is it like the God form? Like, could when Beerus first appeared on King Kai's planet, could Goku turn Super Saiyan 4 the whole time but just didn't? Could Vegeta turn Super Saiyan 4 the whole time but just didn't? There's eyebrows and loopholes to that because
I feel like
so
that's
much
just
going
a
on.
part of Dragon Ball Z at this point. Like they just be throwing stuff
They
in
even
there.
one more thing, even in the show, Goku himself said, and this was after they defeated Buu, that Goku was training more, and he actually went Super Saiyan 4 already, but he got that push from I can't keep up with everybody's name, but the new Namekian that they have introduced to us in the show, a very powerful Namekian at that. He gave Goku the energy to be able to even push
Turn
past his
into
limit. Yeah.
period. The Namekians. I favor them. Team Namekians.
But it's still
But
tough. I still like the show. It's a lot of people that necessarily don't like it. It's some that do.
I feel like once you get used to like them just throwing things in there and then somehow making it make sense,
Yeah.
it's just like okay. So I feel like they'll make it make sense eventually, somehow, some way, because it's a lot that they say can happen and then it's taken away, or something happens in another one that's not happening in this one, and yeah, I just think for people who watch Dragon Ball Z, it's just like you're just in for a ride and you just take what they give you.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing either.
It's not a bad thing. At the end of the day, we still had a reality that Akira Toriyama did pass away, and this was his final work. So let's just embrace it and enjoy it because it was his work.
What do you rate it?
I rate Daima a 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Okay.
like when I watched the show, I wasn't. It is short. It is short.
How many
It don't have no
episodes?
season 2. Probably like
Oh, it's not going to be a season 2?
um
Well, it wouldn't make sense for it to be a
yeah.
season 2.
I don't think it's gonna be a season 2. Probably about like what 24, 25, 26 episodes. One read probably even shorter than that. It wasn't even that long.
Okay, now I'm confused. Okay.
But they were definitely like straight to the point. It wasn't like no filler. It was almost like Solo,
So
like
after
enough to keep you
Daima is
interested.
finished, are they going to continue that in Super?
See, and that's one of the eyebrow raisers I was mentioning.
Okay, y'all need to figure that out.
So
'Cause how y'all going to do that? Okay, well, leading into the Dragon Ball Z talk, I finished Dragon Ball Z, and then I'm on to the movies. So my movie update, I'm going to rank them. I didn't finish all of the movies, but Dead Zone, which is movie number 1, I gave that a 5 out of 10. The World's Strongest, I gave that a 6 out of 10. Mind you, these ratings are very, very, very generous, by the way. I feel like they could have been knocked down a few notches, but yeah. The Tree of Might is a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Lord Slug is a 7.5 out of 10. I feel like it just kept going up. Cooler's Revenge is a
It better.
7.5 out of 10. Return of Cooler is an 8.5 out of 10. And then Super Android 13, I gave it a 9 out of 10.
That's not accurate.
So right now, my favorite My favorite, I like Super Android 13 because the fights and it kind of still tied into like the original Dragon Ball story with Dr. Gero, just really still coming for Goku. He was how old? Like 12, 13 years old. You're still trying to get him. You're dead and your androids are still coming to get him. The ultimate op. So my favorite is Super Android 13 for the fights. Lord Slug because I said Team Namekians. Loved him down. Piccolo. He has my heart. So yeah, that kind of gave like a little, not really a backstory on it, but I didn't know Lord Slug was a Namekian. Then he grew big. Piccolo just had his little moment. Tree of Might. I feel like a lot of people tried to hype that one up. Did you watch that?
Nah, I didn't. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't watch any other movies. Cause most of the ones that I've seen was with Broly. Was all the Brolys. I've seen all of the Broly movies.
That's coming up next for me.
But I think I've seen.
So do you know who Turtles is?
Yeah, I know. But all of the villains in every movie, I know them. Like I know who they are. I just ain't really see most of the movies.
Okay. Well, people hyped him up a lot.
Yeah, they did. I can see why.
I can't see why. Like I get it. Okay, so first when I made my little,
he look like Goku. You know the whole thing, the Goku twin.
See, I thought it was going to be super cool though, but he's literally not needed. He was not necessary. Somebody tried to say, "Oh, he's Goku's half brother." He's not related to Goku whatsoever,
which is weird.
Exactly.
His father was cheating. His father had to be cheating, y'all. That's the only explanation.
Cause I'm like, bruh, you have Raditz, who is Goku's brother.
So
they don't look alike. Then you have,
or maybe the uncle, cousin, maybe, who knows?
The only excuse, or I guess what I can understand, is that would have been Goku's life if he never, I guess, like came to Earth, bumped his head, blah blah blah. So like when I was doing like my little research, because none of it is canon, so I'm just like, okay, what is the reason for him to look like Goku? It's just putting you in the mind of if Goku was still just a what are they? Saiyan.
A Saiyan.
Yeah.
A Saiyan warrior.
If he was just a regular Saiyan warrior. And then somebody else tried to say he was Goku Black, and I'm like, no, he's not Goku Black. He's just Turtles.
He's nothing.
He's just Turtles.
He's not. Turtles shouldn't even be in the same room.
I guess because they all look like Goku. I know who Goku Black is, like a little backstory.
No, the difference between Goku Black and Turtles, the Goku Black is Goku. He's not his twin. He's not his brother. He ain't.
But I thought that was somebody else.
He's somebody else that he is somebody else, but he's somebody else with someone else's soul, like spirit in him. So somebody else took over, like switched. Like
somebody took over Goku's body.
Like with Captain Ginyu. You know the power he used to switch body.
So it's still not Goku.
It's Goku's body.
How did he get? Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna get there. He used the same thing.
So the guy that changed bodies with Goku, he basically used Captain Ginyu's concept, but used the Dragon Balls to do it.
Why did he want Goku's body?
Because for one, he had a. So let's just say he's another racist. A racist like Frieza. He had like a passion of placing judgment on people and things that just didn't seem correct or in place to him. So he would destroy him. So and like because like he was also like an apprentice to a Kai. So like he looked at like, you know, Earthlings or anybody else as like slaves.
So why would he want Goku's body?
Because so
he could trick people?
Barris and them had went back in time because they knew, Don't
tell me. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to get that eventually.
You got to watch Super. Yeah, you got to watch Super.
But shout out to Marcus because Has he watched? He hasn't watched all of the movies with me, but he be trying to. I just be bluffing y'all, but he's been pretty much watching all of the movies with me, and just shout out to him. So far, so good. The movies are super short, not really like much of a story in them. I am excited to get to the Broly movies though, and then I think I stop after Broly. Because then I have to watch Super and something else, I guess. Or whatever else comes after that. So, yeah. I'm enjoying it. Sakamoto Days. Have you watched it?
Sorry to say, but I need to finish it.
But did you watch some of it?
Of course I did. Come on now. The Sakamoto Days, I didn't. I don't think it's a bad show at all. I think it's real good. I just got to finish it.
Is there any dislikes?
I don't have any dislikes at all. I have no dislike. I just gotta finish watching it. For real.
Same. I didn't finish either.
I do have some news about it though. You know,
Okay, go ahead.
it is a part of the news that we're gonna be giving y'all about what's upcoming. But since she's on the topic, they are releasing part 2 in July of this year.
Period. That was fast. That was really fast. I feel like other ones always take like, it's 2025 now, 2028. Sakamoto
That
Days.
show is
Like,
very popular.
bruh.
It's very popular.
I honestly don't hear much talk about it. I did start reading a manga. I think I enjoy reading a manga more than watching Sakamoto Days.
That's probably what it really is. The manga is probably what's favorite.
Yeah.
Right now.
I don't know why. Like the colors, it makes sense. The girl's voice, Liu, I think that's her name. I don't really like her name. I mean her voice for her. Everything else is cool. I just think I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it seems a little too silly to me, or I don't.
Like
I really don't.
Or something.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that? That's a lot. That's another reason why some people don't like One Piece.
Yeah, I don't like One Piece because they look weird.
But
I was gonna say they have long arms, but
that's only what I love about it because it's that different. It's welcome to think more outside the box than what the natural like status quo of anime be sometimes like.
But with Sakamoto Days, like when reading it, his thought bubbles are my favorite. But seeing a thought bubbles animated, it's not really funny. Like it don't really hit. Maybe I make it how I want it to sound in my head when I'm reading it, and it seems more hardcore. But watching it, it doesn't seem really hardcore to me. But I do enjoy it.
I really wonder, like, when y'all be reading manga, what's the voice that be in y'all head when y'all read certain characters? Y'all probably.
I don't even think I make voices for them. Like, if I feel like it's sarcastic, I will like think it in a sarcastic way. But
so, do you hear it in your voice, or do you hear it in like?
Yeah, it's my voice. I don't like make voices up.
I do.
I don't see Sakamoto and be like a deep voice.
I do because I need the character to have his own being.
But maybe somebody else do when you read it. I don't know. It's just more. I don't know. It just seems more hardcore. I do want to keep watching it to see how they make the characters. I can't. It's like 5 of them. They're like not weird, but they kill people in like crazy ways, and I just want to see how they animate them on TV. But I do want to get back to reading it though, because I really did enjoy it. And did you have any more updates before I go to the next one?
Yes, I did have some updates. I will gladly get into that. So, as I'm pretty sure some we probably already discussed. I know some of y'all probably discussed it in Discord as well. So I'm gonna just start with this: Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. That will be releasing September 12th of this year, and for American viewers, September 12th. Because I know there's a lot of other viewers in the country that they have different dates for, you know.
And if they drop that sub, I'm watching the sub first. I'm not waiting for the dub to drop.
I mean, whether they drop the sub or dub, I'm gonna watch it too.
No, I
They just better have
know.
that caption.
I know
They
someone
better have
who
the
will
caption.
not watch it until the dub drop, and it's like
Oh yeah.
weeks, maybe a month later, until
Oh
you get
yeah.
the. Mm-mm.
That's me for sure. I mean, it's not me anymore because it's
You
a lot of
watch
shows I
and
watch.
sub.
Yeah, it's a lot of shows I watch stuff now. Yeah, I don't feel like waiting. Bro. That's too long, man.
Everybody talking about it, but
Dang.
you.
We gotta be adjusted to change sometimes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
JJK movie, Hidden Inventory, or I guess this is another name, Premature Death. That will be dropping May 30th of this year.
A movie?
A movie, JJK movie.
Is that like the finish?
I don't know. I don't know if it's the finish, the final, whatever, but I just know it's a new movie.
I just wonder what they're gonna. Cause I finished the manga. I don't. What is the name of it?
Hidden Inventory or Premature Death, or maybe just both. So I wonder.
I wonder
Given
too.
by
What
the
part are they
names.
making a movie?
Well, when I seen the cover, it had Gojo and his mans on there together.
Ghetto.
Yeah, when they was like, I guess like probably like a little younger. This was before Ghetto died and all that shit happened. So I don't know if this takes place then, like in the past.
But they already did that. Okay.
I mean, they probably got more information. You know,
I'm excited.
those two probably went through the multitude of things. Spy Family season 3 that airs in October 25. I knew you were gonna be glad to hear that. Yes, indeed. Fire Force season 3, the thing we've been waiting for the longest.
Is that the final season?
Final season, season 3, the final season is releasing this month on the 4th.
Oh my God.
Yes, get ready, y'all. We got some good shows coming up this month. I'm telling you.
That's so soon.
Yes, indeed. Another show. Hold your horses. Another show. This is a show that they're claiming to rival Solo Leveling, and it is called The Beginning After the End. This show will be releasing on Netflix and Crunchyroll on the 2nd, which is tomorrow.
Okay, I think we're watching it in a Discord. I think so.
Bang. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, My Hero final season will be dropping also in October of this year. Kaiju number 8 season 2 will be releasing in July of this year. I already talked about Sakamoto days. There is a show called Lazarus. It was developed by the same artist that did Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
I've seen a preview. It looks good, but it is airing its first episode on Adult Swim. I haven't seen they're gonna drop it on Netflix or anything else yet, but I know that they're dropping it on Max. And one more thing I do have here is something I am so pissed off, and I made sure I wrote that down, is Pokemon is going to air its first series where the main characters are teenagers. Finally, after all these freaking years of having Ash be a child, now they're starring teenagers. And mind you, the teenagers will not have Ash as his main character. It will be the main character of the most recent series. I forgot his name because I did watch it a little bit, but that was months ago. It will be like a time skip for these two characters from
How old
the
are we?
recent series.
Old as hell.
Old. And for all this time, you know what's crazy? I'm pissed because for all this, they could have just gave Ash that time skip. That's honestly what we've been wanting. They claim that this is something the audience been waiting for. Teenage protagonist. No, we've been asking for Ash to be grown up all this time.
I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself about Pokemon.
But we're not going,
Pokemon
get
is
too
to
deep
come
into
get
it because we may see an appearance of Ash as a teenager. So who knows?
Let's hope so. But all right, before we run out of time. We're going to get into solo leveling.
For
Solo
sure. Let's get
leveling.
into
10
it.
out of
Yes.
10. 10
The
out of
main
10.
event.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
The only
Yes.
it's not.
Oh,
a
let me
complaint.
tell you. Hold on.
It's an
Go
issue
ahead. I'm sorry.
that I have.
Yeah.
The fight scenes in solo leveling could have been a little bit more crisp. It could have been a little bit more clean.
Huh?
It was given very much Dragon Ball
More
Z.
crisp and more clean?
Yeah,
How
like
crisp and clean we
JJK.
gonna
Like
get?
JJK, I feel like has the perfect fight scenes. Hands down, I don't care. And Demon Slayer.
Do you mean like the motion?
Yes,
fight
I want to see punches
Like you want to see fights
landing.
landing?
I want
That's why
to.
I mean that's the difference between power scaling.
That's another thing. The fight with
Because if you think about the
Biru.
Flash, you're not gonna really see him fight. Unless he goes slow motion.
No, that is not. I mean, I guess, but and I wanted Biru to be like more of a competition. I really want to see Jinwoo fight.
See, I'm gonna give you this though, and it's going. See, if you read the manga, see, of course I didn't read the manga, but I did end up seeing a spoiler from the manga.
Yeah, you
of the
sent it
same
to me.
episode. Yeah, it actually was more easier in the manga to beat Biru
Yeah.
than it was. So
I need
how
to
more
read
difficult
it.
did it have to be?
At this point, I feel like everybody's making me want to read it. I think I'm going to read it. Sakamoto Days and Solo
you just love
Leveling.
the show that much. That's
I'm
cool.
going to read it.
Let me give y'all some insight on Solo too. Solo Leveling. See, a lot has been asking, is Solo Leveling now one of the best animes of all time? That's a question. Hey, look. Solo Leveling is the first anime to break 500K likes on Crunchy. The first to 700K ratings. And this only from an episode. They have other episodes too that probably reach those ratings as well. It is also the top 15 high rated top 15 what rated what what am I writing? It's basically the top 15 show of all time that don't have like long seasons, short episodes, top rated of all time. I'm talking about up there with I don't know the damn shows, y'all. It shows that's not anime shows.
What?
Probably like Breaking Bad or like all the other shows that's up there upper echelon. Literally, it's an anime show that is with those shows.
Another reason, or this is what it's my opinion, is what I'm assuming. I think why so many people are attracted to it as well is because it's not based around young kids. Like,
Yeah,
it's not a lot of fan.
that's another thing too. Yeah,
What is it called? Fan something. Like, it's not butt showing, boobs bouncing everywhere, like fan service. It's not a lot of that, so it's just very mature. So
Yeah.
it gives you something to watch, and it's a lot of action. So when he gets in the field, it's not no playtime. He's fighting. So
so there's definitely a lot. They have been saying that they haven't dropped any announcement of a season 3. So this might be everything that we've seen of Solo. Maybe.
season
Because
3
they
is
didn't
coming.
announce it yet, don't mean it's not coming. I
I was about
know.
to say,
I
there's
know.
no way.
A lot of people are just, I guess afraid about it because they feel as though they would have probably been announced it.
Slow down, y'all.
Yeah, slow down.
Give
for
them
sure.
some time.
But if it is the last time, at this point, after seeing a full season 1 and 2, where do you really rank it in your top?
I feel like I've been saying Solo Leveling since
Since
the first
it started.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Since
think
it
I said
started.
it was in my top 5. It's making
And
its
it's still
way.
there.
Yeah. I know my solid ones that are there is Attack on Titan for sure. That's never ever moving out of my top 5. JJK is definitely in my top 5, even with reading a manga. Solo is up there as well. Those are like my 3 solids right now. Of course, I have like my favorite classics and my favorite old ones like Naruto, Samurai Champloo,
Yeah.
all of them. But like my solid ones that I really gear towards as far as everything that I like, those 3 are staying. And A Sign of Affection. I feel like it's my favorite. And I cannot wait for the second season to drop. I don't know when, but when it does,
Well, it's not in my
that's
top
all I'm gonna
5.
talk about.
It's not in my top 5.
Solo?
Yeah. It's a great series, but it's too it's too soon for me to just be like, yeah, it's my
And
top
even
5.
when I'm hearing about it, it's like,
I mean, it's done. So it's breaking barriers right now. So many barriers right now. But no,
all right, last thing, somebody asked or I saw, will Jinwoo lose or win against Igris or Biru? Of course, everyone said Jinwoo. Like the manhwa readers, they said Jinwoo would win like 1,000 times over. I guess I agree because of how easy he beat
yes, he
Biru.
will win 1,000 times over.
Clearly. But yeah, that's all I had to
At
say.
this point, he probably stronger than the Eagles now.
Yeah, for sure.
He had to be stronger
For
than
sure.
the Eagles now.
For sure. Yeah, this was a good episode though.
Regular.
We we were definitely talking. But stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow our Instagram page, EverythingAnime.e on both of those. And we'll be back soon.
Say peace to him, lion. Say peace.
I forgot about the damn lion.
Yeah. My dog right here.
Woo!